welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's Pittsburgh going up against Atlanta. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Josh Hart. What's the scouting report on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Avery Ortiz in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a strike.
Well, this team was shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what do they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them get on that scoreboard.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Just missed. Hart, a former all-star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. The 1-0. High in the air, out to right. Moving back for this one. Out number 2. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
2 outs. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod in this one, number 53.
He's able to throw the 4-seam fastball and an effective 2-seam fastball. Many times when guys go to the 2-seamer, their 4-seamer isn't as effective as it used to be, but he's able to manage both pitches, and they are very good pitches.
Stepping in, Houston.
The shortstop, number 7.
The pitch. Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Now the left fielder. First pitch misses. One out, base is empty. Out to center, under it. Hauls it in for the out. And let's take a look at the lineup. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Nick Kurtz. That's inside. Two outs, base is empty. That one way outside, and that's ball two. Strike one.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
In the air to left down the line. Ritchie pulls it in on the run. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the rookie right fielder, number 10. Hart back to work. And there's a foul ball. The pitch.
1-1.
Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on, when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Steps on first for the out.
That is it. The first baseman, number 12.
And here's the first baseman. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Wouldn't chase that time. Here's a 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Some high keys for strike three. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Struck him out looking. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Truist Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Seaver King. The pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Here's the third baseman. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Second inning here, no score. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Lined in the left center, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Man at first with 1 gone. And now the right fielder. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now it's the second baseman. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around third, relay throw home. Safe.
Waste no time there. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Chris Katz now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now, Liam Wilson. On the corner for a strike. Two outs. Ball 1 there.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And the slider just misses. 2 runs across in the inning here in game 2 of the NLDS. Out to short. They get the force, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We played 2 full. The All-Stars lead it 2-0. And we're back. Here's the rookie third baseman, number 17.
Number 17.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one is upstairs. Next pitch is downstairs.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So digging in, Ritchie. Just missed. The 1-0. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
The 2-1. And another ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now it's the rookie DH. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And now the lefty. Far off foul. First and second, no outs here in game 2. Ground ball could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So the batting order turns over. Avery Ortiz getting ready to hit. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. As we go to the last of the third. And now the shortstop, Houston. And the pitch. That misses the zone. And that's ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. High fly ball out to left field. Ritchie drifts towards it. He makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 24.
Now the number 2 hitter. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one at the knees for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Goes down looking. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Nick
Kurtz goes 6 feet 5 inches, just 21 years old. And he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. Nice curveball for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We're in the second game of this division series. Now it's the shortstop, number 6. Hart back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. And 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And now the center fielder. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First offering, and it just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one hammered center field. That's going back. Back some more. And it is gone. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
One out, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter. That misses. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Kicks and deals. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
One down, and here's the first baseman. That one fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. And that one is gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they grab the lead. It's 3-2.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
And now here is Ian Doherty. Next offering is down low. Already 3 runs across in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. That clips the zone, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Kurt puts it away, and there are 2 down.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
And a foul ball. And misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Atlanta, Ncaa and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Seaver King. The pitch. That one missed.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
On the ground. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Now the third baseman. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First pitch misses.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Right through there for a strike. And delivers outside. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Doherty makes the grab, 2 away. Now it's the right fielder. His first at bat was a strikeout. way high. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Wouldn't chase that time. Left-hand batter waits. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one just misses. 3-2 now.
A really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the left fielder, Ritchie.
Number 13.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And that's in there at the knees. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Kicks and fires. That gets by him.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And next is the designated hitter. He hit into a double play his first time up. That just misses. Ball 1. At the belt and fires. And another ball.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
And he deals. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 3-0. Ritchie aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. That clips the corner.
Full count.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
So the lineup flips over. Avery Ortiz digs in now. That one misses. Ball 1. In there at the knees.
Well, that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And it's even up.
Ball.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Here comes a pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number
And the batter will be the shortstop. And a foul ball. Oh, 1 now. This one popped up. Corrals it. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, number 9.
Number 9.
The right-hander back to work. And that one fouled off. Righty delivers. That one ripped, but foul. The 0-2. Got him swinging.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Chris Katz. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The designated hitter, Leon Wilson.
And now the DH, Liam Wilson. Liner, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ripped on a line. He's got it, and that is that. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, number 23.
The center fielder, number 23.
Hart back to work. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And now the right fielder. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball. 1 strike.
The wind of the pitch. And that's outside. And the count is 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Line drive.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now the first baseman. He's already homered in this game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So they go quietly there to the bottom of the 6th inning. The All-Stars with the lead 3-2. Back at Truist Park, now the left fielder, number 24. And here it comes. And that one fouled off. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Action in the pen down there. Aaron Weber loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Blake, a left-hander, also throwing. And the righty deals.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Nick Kurtz, the next to hit.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one lifted to left. Ritchie makes the grab for the 2nd out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Seaver King. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And he takes a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Number 13 gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the catcher, Ian Doherty. And a pitch. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. Outside. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now number 17 swings through that one. 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Here's the left fielder, Ritchie. Just missed. Two down, nobody on. Flips the corner. Strike one.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Hit hard. That gets through.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And now, number 5. First pitch, and he just misses. Two outs. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The next pitch misses. And the count is 3-1. Avery Ortiz up next. Ritchie, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air out towards right center. Settles under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, number 12.
The third baseman.
The pitch.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it across. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Now it's the right fielder who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Those swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. 2 down.
Now batting, number 9.
Now it's the second baseman. 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. Righty to the plate. That misses the zone. 2-1. Back to right. Sousing this one up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end the inning. Now on the bump, number 15.
Number 15.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Avery Ortiz. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a pitch. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, number 6.
Now the number 2 hitter. Bunting for a hit. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Right through there, got it. And 2 away now.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs in an at-bat like that? I'm sure once he got to 2 strikes, he was trying to stay back for something off speed and just not ready for that 3rd fastball.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder.
No.
Just missed. Hit hard on the ground is short. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, number 35.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And here's the catcher, Chris Katz.
The catcher, Chris Katz.
And a pitch. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 3 preparing to come on if needed. Number 30 getting loose as well. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Got him swinging. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Now it's the DH, Liam Wilson. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. He's safe. Back to the top of the order now. Houston now at the plate. clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Ripped to third and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Now the left fielder.
Number 24.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Out towards right center field. A long run for this one. Dive in. He gets down. Took the extra bases. The tying run comes around from first. Back even. It's 3-3.
Well, if they're looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down. Had a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
So 2 down. Now at the plate, Nick Kurtz. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And there's a ball.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Two down, go ahead run at scoring position. Just missed.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man on second, 2 down. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 3. Seaver King getting on deck circle. Man at second. There's a strike at the knees.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that's ball 4. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Aaron Weber. So first and second with 2 outs. Next to hit, Seaver King. Swings through that one out in front that time. Go ahead run at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, number 10.
The right fielder, number 10.
And the pitch. And he lays down a bunt. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
What a play right there. Drop down, just a beautiful bunt. And maybe caught the defense by surprise a little bit, but now the go-ahead run is on at first, and that could be huge.
Go-ahead run on base. And here's the first baseman. 1 for 3. That one out to right. He's under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
The batter, the catcher, Ian Doherty.
Now, Ian Doherty. Swing and a miss, strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Number 4, up and throwing. Number 1, also throwing. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first.
1-1.
In the dirt, nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Right-handed reliever. And a base hit right there. Lead runner touches second, headed for third.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Really important at bat coming up now.
Down the third baseman.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
First pitch just misses. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Runners on the move, and he pops up the squeeze. Makes the grab. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. So no runs on 2 base hits. No errors, and 1 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. All tied up at 3 apiece. And we're back to the batter now, number 12. The pitch. Misses off the plate, and that is ball 1. Action in the pen down there. A right-hander is up and throwing. The pitch. Just missed. Nice grab. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Oh, man, great diving play over there to prevent the winning run from reaching base. Here in the 9th inning, that's absolutely huge. You love to see that kind of play made in big moments by the defense.
And now the right fielder, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That's inside, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Outside low. And now 3-0. Number 9 waiting for a turn at the plate. There's a strike. Bounce to the right. Throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now it's the second baseman. Ball 1 there. Trying to send this to extra innings. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. In the air, left side, under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back at Truist Park, on to extra innings. At the plate, Ritchie.
Number 13.
The wind and the pitch. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 3.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The wind to kick the pitch. And a base hit up the middle. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
No outs, runner at first. Next is the designated hitter. Bunted back towards the mound. Goes to second, safe there. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Sometimes you can get a little too aggressive trying to cut off that lead run and try to make something happen that really isn't there. Got to take that sure out at first base. Not sure what happened right there in terms of communication.
Here's the second baseman, Avery Ortiz. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. Trying to move the runners over. In plenty of time to first, out on the sac bunt.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's the shortstop. Golden opportunity right here. In the dirt, 1-0.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-1. That one the other way. And that gets down into the gap. One runs in. A second scores as well. 5-3 now. And that's a double.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Number 1 will take over here.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Here's the center fielder. There's a strike. One out, and a runner at second, and here in extra innings.
Right through there for a strike.
Got him. And there's 2 down.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. Check swing, run around. That's strike 1. Big swing and a miss.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers' pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
The other way. And a base hit right there. Fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. And they take a 3-run lead. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And now the first baseman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in extra innings. Comes up empty. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. The All-Stars have the advantage 6-3. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, number 3.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Chris Katz. The wind of the pitch. There's the strike. High fly ball out into left center field. Ritchie in position. And there's one away.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Liam Wilson getting ready to hit. And that's in the dirt. That one hit to right. Gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
now batting, number 7.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now the shortstop, Houston. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the last half of the 10th. Good eye in that spot. Line to left. And it gets down for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Digging in, number 24. And first offering is fouled off. Houston off of first with 2 away. That one down the line and foul ball. This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, one of the goals in the postseason is to split on the road and play very well at home. They did just that with the win today, evening it up at 1-1.
So it took extras, but here's how the numbers shake out from this one.
Well, they couldn't settle this one in 9, but who doesn't love some extra inning baseball in the postseason?
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Stands our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the home team, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.